I declare bankruptcy!
Do you know what I found breathtakingly fascinating in craftwork and sewing still? It's pure magic. The definition of magic in itself. The science and art in causing change in conformity with will. Which means that if you want, you can sit down with two completely unrelated items, a needle and thread, for example, and you can create something completely different in shape out of it, just applying your intent on it. Isn't it the most wonderful thing in the world?
The Dorset button, which we're going to make today, is a style of craft-made buttons originating in the English county of Dorset. Their manufacture was at peak between 1622 and 1850, after which they were overtaken by machine-made buttons from factories in the developing industries of Birmingham. The lack of requirements in tools makes it rather inexpensive and not even time-consuming. If you ever felt bankrupt after leaving the haberdashery store with a handful of buttons and an empty coin purse, then you can feel me right now and you can sit down and start to make your own buttons. They only require 3 things. First, thick linen thread. Second, a good cutter. Third, something a thickness of a pencil to wrap it around when you start with the ring of the Dorset button itself. After you wrapped it around approximately 7 times in your chosen tool, right now I'm using my old seam ripper, you can make a knot and you can pull it off. The technique is marvelously easy. We're going to cover this ring, which is the base of our button, with tight blanket stitches all around, neatly beside each other. Since our thread is thick enough, this gives us a very good opportunity to actually consist a whole button just with thread. This is a fantastic thing. After you neatly stitch the whole thing around, the only thing what's left is to put a cross at the back. I blanket stitched all those crosses too, so they are more solid if I want to sew it on. And now I can look at my beautiful little buttons. I love them. Look at these cuties. I'm going to make hundreds of more. And you cannot stop me.